A very good morning, children. Today we are going to learn a new chapter in science, chapter 2, uses of plants. In the last chapter, we learned about the different types of plants and the different parts of a plant. Hope you all have completed the exercises of the previous chapter. Now let's move on to a new chapter, uses of plants. So what are the uses of plants? Are plants useful to us in any ways? Let's check. We learned that the leaves make food for the plant. And what is that process called? Yes, photosynthesis. And during this photosynthesis, plants give away oxygen. And this oxygen we breathe in. We need oxygen to live. So that plants give us oxygen. And they make the air clean. In that way, plants help us. Plants also provide shelter to many animals. You can see birds making nests on trees. Monkeys, squirrel also live on trees. Plants provide shelter to animals. Now let's check plant as a source of food. We all are living things. Living things need food. And from where do we get this food? You know, animals like cow, deer, goat, they eat only plants. So if plants are not there, what will happen to them? They will not be able to live. So plant is the main source of food for these types of animals. Now, we eat different parts of the plant. We learned the different parts of the plant: root, stem, leaves, fruit, flower, seed. These are the different parts of the plant, and we eat the different parts of the plant. For example, let's take carrot. You know, carrot is the root of that plant. Carrot, beetroot, tapioca are all roots that we eat. You have seen a cabbage. You know what is a cabbage? Cabbage is the leaf of that plant. Cabbage, spinach are leaves that we eat. Cauliflower, broccoli are flowers of that plants and that we use as vegetables. Stem such as sugarcane, asparagus, celery are the stem that we eat. So in this way, we eat the different parts of plants. Now let's take rice. Where do we get the rice from? We get it from the plant. And the chapati we eat, where do you get that from? From wheat, and that wheat is a plant. So this rice, wheat, maize, etc., we call them as cereals. What are they called? Rice, wheat, maize. They are cereals. And these are all seeds also. There are some more seeds like bean, pea, gram. These seeds are called pulses. So we get all these things from the plants. Like this, plant provide us with food. Now, open a new page, write today's date. And on top, write the heading, Chapter 2, Uses of Plants. You can look in your textbook and write down the heading. So now, let's do an activity. Make a list of items that you have for breakfast and tick the items which you get from plants. For example, if you have written idli. Idli, the batter we get from rice and urad dal. And from where do we get that? From plants. So tick it. Suppose you have written milk. Milk you get from plant or animals. From animals. So don't tick that. Like that, write the list of items which you have for breakfast and tick the items which you get from plants. You can pause the video, write it and come back. The tea, coffee, all we get from plants. The leaves of tea are used for making tea, and the coffee bean is a seed. The coffee bean, when it is ripe, is plucked, it is dried, roasted and ground into a fine paste, and then we make coffee. So where do we get tea and coffee from? From plants. You know cocoa. You all like chocolate. This chocolate is made from cocoa. And sugar. We know sugar cane is a stem. From this sugar cane, we make sugar and jaggery. Like this, all we get from the plants. Tea, coffee, cocoa, sugar are all things that we get from plants. You also might have noticed your mother cooking food with oil. What oil is used in your house? Coconut oil, sunflower oil, there may be many oils. Do you know from where we get these oils? For example, let me take coconut oil. This coconut oil, we get it from coconut. Coconut is a seed. And sunflower oil, we get from the seeds of sunflower. There are other oils also like mustard oil, groundnut oil, castor oil. These all we get from the seeds. You all love biryani and the taste and flavor of it. The taste and flavor of biryani we get by adding spices to it. Spices like cinnamon, cardamom, cloves are all things that we get from plants. We also get wood from plants. This wood is used to make chair, table, and even your pencil is made of wood. We also make paper with wood. Like this, there are many uses of plants. Now, let's see plants as medicines. Some plants can be used as medicines also. If a bee stings, we can take some turmeric and some tulsi leaves and can apply it as an antiseptic. If you're having a cold, you can take some tulsi leaves, boil water and have a steam. So these plants are medicines also. Plants like turmeric, pepper, ginger can be used as medicines also. Plants also give us cotton for making clothes. We get cotton and jute fibers from plants. Rubber tires, eraser are all obtained from the latex of a rubber tree. So these are the things that we get from plants. And you know perfume. What is a perfume? And how you know how this perfume is made? This perfume is made from the flowers like rose, jasmine, lavender. We get perfume from the flowers of these plants. So these all are the uses of plants. Now today we learned about the different uses of plants. We learned cereals, we learned pulses and all the different uses of plants. Hope you understood today's concept. Read the text 5 times. We'll be meeting in the next class. Till then, thank you.